and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone.
I gotta fix my stuff real quick. Yeah, we got matchups for everybody. Everything looks good. Everything's good. Let's go.
We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kello. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. Taking a look at Houston, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've really lived up to the hype surrounding them this year, proving they're at the absolute top of their game.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Anthony Edwards, also Kevin Durant out there. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Williams, and it's Mutombo in at the 4. And for the Lakers, Austin Reeves out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Outside Edwards. Outside Williams. Back to Edwards. Pass to Durant. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Shoots from 14. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
He showed last year he could put up 37 points a game.
Telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides.
Look at that shit. He showed last year, though, Ant-Man did, that he could put up 37 points a game if he wanted to, and he did. He said, since he won the scoring title, he's going to win the assist this next year. See which was more exciting.
The ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Allie, thank you. Edwards for 3. Sinks the tray. Edwards got 5 now.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out.
Brandon Ingram's first play of the game. First play of the back at the Lakers. He's played for him before. This time will be a little different though. If that happens then. Yeah, man. Right on Halliburton. Drafted by him.
Out these types of moves on him.
Reeves, the pass to Halliburton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Jordan. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Edwards. Puts up a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Jordan. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo. A savage
I wasn't looking. What happened? He's got to score this game. Keep him above 10. What a dunk, man. It's 2 in a row already.
Jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a terrific game against Houston. They get it back. And he battles for the ball, gets a second chance bucket. Edwards got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, I love the hustle from Edwards that time. Excellent anticipation on the offensive glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, rejected by Jordan. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Then we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They keep talking about the Warriors needed a smart forward. They got one. Wiggins, they already moved him. Tails fits perfect. They're a contender now.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bulls checked in. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Minnesota. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And, of course, the Lakers, they're in 7th place right now.
You know, for Minnesota, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Outside Durant. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
KD does such a great job playing the angles. He'll pass it off to a better option if he can.
Ingram, the pass to Reeves. Now here's Halliburton.
Closest you will get to Shaq. Probably Shaq.
Pass to Miller.
Terrific looking drive.
4 on the clock. Halliburton, the pass to Miller. And here's Ingram outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And adding to this lead.
I don't even know how the fuck he got that shit out.
Right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the score by Minnesota, Halliburton, the pass to Miller to end the run. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thank you, B.A. The news right now is about the Utah Jazz in the trade with the Golden State Warriors. They've scooped up Lauri Markkanen. He's going to be a significant perimeter threat for this team. His career has accelerated through his 20s, and so has that confidence in shooting from range and playing all over the floor. And combine that with his size and rebounding, it's easy to see how big of an asset he'll be for this new coaching staff.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Now here's Durant. Last game we saw him with 32 points.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys. And
Look at he shooting already. Just like last fucking game.
you can sense his frustration.
And here's Reeves outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Austin Reeves is an absolute
Damn, Ingram with an assist, son. Damn it.
laser. Makes it look easy from out there.
And here's Edwards outside. They get it back. The kick to Durant. Edwards against Halliburton. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
I don't know. It'll be off on me.
Here's a look at some stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Connects checked in for Miller. And it's Thomas in for Reeves. Lakers trail by 5. From deep three-point land. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for management. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. No. Let's see what you do.
Let's take a second to see which teams have been hitting the glass with a fury this season. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points.
You see improvement from Giannis every season in his decision-making, especially recognizing when to rise and fire.
Here's Porzingis. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet.
He was gonna slam that shit, believe it or not. He was going up, son.
He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Free throw good, Halliburton. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards. Sharp recognition that time by Conley. Tell you what, he always makes the right play.
Oh, doing damage.
Whatever the team needs hyped, he gets them hyped. Every fucking time. Here's what it does. Look at DeAndre.
Above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That's what
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 8. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Now here's Pokusevski. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Carter. Well, Los Angeles shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Minnesota shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. To the obvious, checked in for the Lakers. Thomas comes in for Halliburton. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Second chance effort. Left side Porzingis. Back to Bull. 5 to shoot. Over Avdia. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Thomas for 3. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Porzingis. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Miller outside. Thomas with the ball. Rejected by Bull.
In the half. It's blocked.
The baskets were coming early.
Everything looks great. They're playing great. Everybody but fucking Durant. I went to get Durant involved.
And often in the first quarter. It's Minnesota. They're up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
First in rebounding, and they clinched the top spot when it comes to protecting the ball. Fewest turnovers per game in the league. No one keeps the ball locked up tight like these guys.
Yeah, we got to use one of theirs.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Okay, that's good enough.
And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
Attention fans, time right now to get hyped up for the Lakers hype squad. Let's hear some noise. It's now time for our T-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you get loud.
There it is. Got it. All right, let's run proper vapes. No, I don't smoke vapes. They'll ban my video if they hear me say that. Try something different. But, no. Yeah, say that.
All right, well, we have a moment. The NBA assist leaders. Anthony Edwards on top.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
12 points in the first fucking quarter. Yeah, I didn't do a good job on him then. Most of it was outside though, so let me go ahead and fix that. Two, 4.
Lakers trail by 8. Wendell Carter is out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Connect in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The offensive rebound. Jordan. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Avdia can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 8. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
So far, he's leading in everything.
And the Lakers with possession here. Mutombo, the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before.
I think I had them. Yeah, I was going to do that.
Before they can set up the defense.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Abdia. Yet to see a basket. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Thomas. And out of bounds.
Oh, come on, motherfucker. I got pushed.
Los Angeles will have it. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Brandon Ingram.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months.
God damn, he's been turning it up. I didn't know he'd been doing all that when I made a trade. Shit.
Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
He almost went somewhere else. New York.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
I didn't want to take him back.
The baseline, Jay. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Knocks it down from distance.
Signature move and everything.
Durant's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
He plays D too. He does both ends.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That's his first personal foul. Second team
foul. First personal, okay. Started the second quarter, that's it was. It's one of them. Dillingham or I'd say it was Jordan. We'll see. It's Dillingham.
Here's Connect. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Miller. Durant, the pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And here's Connect outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Fast break, Minnesota. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Right down
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
It's not looking good for him.
Lakers trail by 17. Now Reeves. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Utah.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
And once again,
He get injured or something? Yeah, they're resting him. He's tired. Fuck, he had 12 in the first quarter.
off the mark by Los Angeles. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Dillingham. The three is up. Here's Mutombo. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk.
Yeah, they need Giannis bad. They're not using them.
That was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever? Boy.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And Grant, we know. Know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that. Yet with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate,
It doesn't.
How many steals he's got? Let's see. None. Tumbo does.
Make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Good fucking pass. Shit, that's assist of the night.
He's starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Edwards. Durant for three. On target from range. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Halliburton for three. Pure from three-point range.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
From downtown, here's Mutombo to the inside. Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easy.
Yes, he's got it every time. Almost every time. Goes around Giannis, interpreted dunk.
easier for his teammates.
Antetokounmpo against Bull. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Now here's Durant. He has 6.
Oh, bullshit.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Substitution for your Lakers. Reed. Cameron Thomas.
And he...
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Okashevsky's checked in for the Timberwolves. Lakers trail by 17. To the middle. The feed! The jam!
I know they'd come back a little bit when the ring came in. He's too good.
Giannis.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
For 3, Durant. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Fucking goddamn. Hell yeah. Did he have on Thomas? Nah, he ain't stopping him.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, Reeves. Outside Reed. Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
Great defense from Bull, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
It was a perfect fucking play, too. It was all over him. It wasn't Durant. It was all over him, bro. He still made it. He took a good shot. What was that goddamn block? Damn. Bobo. Boo-boo.
Drains the triple.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on, challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Halliburton misses. The Timberwolves lead by 19.
To grab it is amazing.
Okashevsky in the post. Thomas defends.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Reed, and Brandon Miller subbed in for Thomas.
Substitution for your Lakers. Brandon Ingram. Miller.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately,
He's done good, but
he hasn't had much help.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Miller. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And Giannis.
Hell, he dunked on the whole fucking team. Had 3 people on him, trying to block him. No foul somehow.
With the jam.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Doctor, oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Halliburton for 3. Ooh, a long-range missile from Halliburton. 9 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The kick to Durant. 3-pointer. That shot is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
He was 3 of 9. He shot really bad, but still it don't matter. Last game he did the same shit, didn't he? Twelve of 37, goddamn. Oh my god, he gotta do better than that.
A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right now in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
An intriguing move for them. Landing Markkanen. Man, he'll help that space that they create on the floor. He'll open up the offense, and he could be a nice piece that they can keep for a long time.
Yeah, he's certainly grown since he came into the league. Teams have to guard him. And I'll tell you one thing about Markkanen, Kenny.
What's that?
He can finish. You get it? He's from Finland.
Oh, Finland.
And he
man.
can finish.
That was deep.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Hopefully Towns
Just about ready for the
good.
second half here.
I didn't even think about it, man. To be honest with you, like Markkanen getting traded back, it's where he started at the Jazz. But he played great with the fucking Warriors, but it just wasn't enough. Hopefully Towns will be the one that push it over the top because they got a great team. They got Pritchard now. I mean, they got good players, real good players. They tried to replace Steph Curry, and they had to get fucking 10 different players to do so.
big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who are lights out from three-point range. The Lakers, #1.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
This is a team looking to do damage from deep. They are third in outside shooting in a squad that you need to take seriously from beyond the arc.
And their scoring average is the big one, if you ask me. It hasn't mattered what defense they're facing on any given night. They can fill it up against everybody. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
I fucked up. I didn't mean to call that many.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers High Squad. Let them hear you. Attention fans, all court, Lakers High Squad, get loud. Get excited for the Lakers Hype Squad.
I'm gonna run this timer out, and then I'll show the highlights.
Lakers trail by 14. So for Minnesota right now, they've got Williams, Anthony Edwards out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Mutombo in at the 4. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage is a function of the kind of shot.
God damn, he's gotta have fucking 9 rebounds too. Shit. Steal and a block. Got the block. It needs
Shots you get, he opts mainly for dunks.
And the Lakers shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Edwards following the score by Los Angeles. Nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 12 points.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
And so they foul intentionally. The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in.
I'm doing that. That way my guys can stay prepped for the 4th quarter. Durant's still at 76. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta be ready. He's probably sluggish at this point. What is he? He's just tired. He's below sluggish. Goddamn. I mean, he is putting up 30 fucking points a game every game.
First team foul.
About a minute played here in the second half. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Timberwolves lead by 17. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Bowl. No good on the triple. Here are the Lakers with the ball. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pokusevski, the pass to Bowl. Fires in the triple. Bowl's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Thomas with a double team. Pass to Miller. Now Halliburton. Here's Antetokounmpo from 17. Bowl grabs the board. Bowl's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career. Hey, we know it's hard to score in this league. Reeves knows that too. That's why he wants to score in transition whenever he can.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Halliburton. Off target on the 15-footer. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's an 18-point game. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Miller. Outside Ingram. Let's go with a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Here he goes. Dillingham. Chalk up 2 there. Dillingham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Bowl and Antetokounmpo over to help. It's Pokusevski on the wing, guarded by Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bowl, no good. The Lakers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Rejected by Bowl. And he recovers it. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Oh, my God, dude. That is highlight reel shit right there. Oh, my God. Twice. Got him twice. Right here. Bam. Get it back. And then he gets it through in the stands. Gets it through to my bench.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Miller, to the paint. And the jam!
I wasn't paying attention. He wouldn't have got that.
By Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Halliburton. Porzingis in the post. Antetokounmpo's there.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Miller. The three is up. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Miller. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points now in the quarter. The Timberwolves lead by 15. Pass to Pokusevski. Bull with it for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The shot by Ingram, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might have...
I think it was nice. I think it was awesome. I think it's Brandon Miller. If you're not familiar with him, he was traded over, but he does lead in steals on this game. Well, he's second, third. He's third, maybe fourth. Yeah, Reed's.
Appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition.
Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented.
He missed it, got it back, dunked it.
Athlete who loves to punish that rim.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Lakers trail by 15. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Pokusevski.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Porzingis for three. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the jam.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Here's Dillingham. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, me, what the fuck, dude? I put my goddamn starter in
with
I'll
the
lock
block.
you up.
Ingram with the ball. Picked up by Pokusevski.
They need
and
to
that
rest.
one's good. Ingram.
He could have walked to the basket.
Minnesota leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Thomas misses. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Thomas for three. And they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
God damn.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach.
Real quick, here's look at the stats for some of the players. We'll do the top players since we ain't got time. I'm doing it pretty good, really. I mean, look at that. They're doing great, man. Okay, let's do them. Let's do them to end it. This will end it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to watch the second video.